Xolace.
And welcome to the first episode of Xolace Presents. In this video, we are going to show you an exclusive interview of one of the most talked about players in the game. Now, some people love him, some people hate him, some say he's good, some say he's bad. That's up to you to decide as you watch this video. But one thing we can all agree on is that he is a GVG god.
Where is Degalar? Where have you been all this time since your team up with RJ and Evil inside?
Mostly retired from PvP and GVG and left for dead. But stay tuned to the end of the video for more juicy info. I have stopped farming and just log in once daily to claim gem rewards. Will officially leave the game after I used up all my resources.
But you were already Dego retired before. What made you come back to the game again?
I can't fully recall why my name's like that, but I think it's because of my ex-teammate, Red Royal, when he left the game, and my GVG team got disbanded. During that period of time, Yuko and Hades were a team with Rampage. I think subsequently Rampage also retired, and Hades, Yuko, and I decided to try some games together. It might come as a surprise to you, but our teamwork was initially not too good, as our styles of playing are rather different. It was fun learning from each other and adjusting to suit each other's playstyle. And slowly seeing our teamwork improve after we fixed ourselves as a team, I decided to come back to the game. And also, I wanted to rebind my email account to sell my account, but Nexon said I'm not a VIP player, so they would not offer such services to me, so I can sell my account. Only after playing together as a team for a couple of months, then our teamwork became stable and good. However, our teamwork only reached peak performance after almost a year of playing together.
Among Dego, Yoko, Hades, do you guys rank each other internally?
Among the three of us, we all agree that Hades is the best. His playstyle might not be the most flashy, but we owe a lot of wins to him because he's the most stable out of the three of us. Yuko and I are pretty much equal in skill level, and we tend to fly in the games, being too careless and dying unnecessarily, but we play different roles in the team. My personal opinion is that Hades is the overall best player in the game. He plays Duel like a god too.
I've seen several players claim you're only good in GVG and then go hiding in Duel because you're no good in it. Yet, I've also seen and expected your Duel videos in your YouTube channel, and you have been beating some of the best players in Asia server with one of the highest win rates in the week you got your permanent Victor's Power set. Can you talk about those experiences?
Yes, I think by now everyone has heard that I only perform well in GVG, and that's because of good ping. They have forgotten that we have consistently beaten teams who got better ping than I do, and who took all the orbs. Even in games when I share the orb with good opponents, I still win eventually, without feeling much of a challenge. It really comes down to how you're able to adapt to the situation, and doing your part to win the game, for your team. And I guess people just need a reason to cope up with their own ego. They can't bring themselves to admit that I play better due to their fragile ego. So they have to rely on excuses such as ping to make themselves feel better about themselves. My advice is to stop giving excuses. You will only improve if you stop lying to yourself with stupid excuses and learn to play better.
Quite solid about the glory in GVG, but very humble about the dueling. You didn't say anything about it. So how does it feel to be beating up some of the top duelists in Asia server?
My expertise lies in GVG and not in Duel, simply because I enjoy GVG and I hate duels. Many assume that I hate Duel because I'm bad at it. But the truth is, I just really dislike playing it. In the past, I usually leave it on full auto to get my weekly placement. Only after Yuko and Hades announced their retirement that I tried to play Duel because I no longer have a purpose in the game without my GVG team. And it turns out that I do not really need to practice Duel to be good at it. Either that, or I'm just naturally talented. It's actually funny because some top duelists with full duel meta setup, like Vital, permanent victor costumes, used to brag a lot, saying that they will surely beat me in duel. But it ended up with me kicking their ass instead. And oh, I was never a Vital user.
And did you enjoy your runs? Do you like the feeling of over 95% win rate there or high winning streaks? What was your highest winning streak here?
I don't really enjoy my runs because I still don't like to play duels. I played it because I was bored without GVG, and TPVP is just a shit show with intentional feeders. Winning in all PvP game modes of DR is usually quite the default for me, so I don't feel anything in particular. My phone crashes a lot during Duel, and if I didn't, my highest Duel win streak would definitely be more than 200.
Who do you think is good in Duel based on your experience?
I haven't met many players in Duel because I don't play it too often, and so I don't consider myself to be a very good Duel player too. But among those whom I played with, the best duelists I've faced are Kokoben, followed by Kaban. Them aside, Hades is still the best in Duel. Also, in my humble opinion, Quasimodo and Palm are overrated. They talk too much about their performances, then disappoint me when I meet them in Duel. I expected more from them.
There was this very popular post on DR Official that people called Dego versus Quasi. And people have started to accuse everyone of lag switching every time they lost. What do you think about that?
I have seen many clips from good ping players like Ratboo, Iron Man, Jizzy, Ace, of Quasi teleporting, escaping combos, Quasi himself doing air combos even though he's red ping. This is almost impossible in this game, especially doing air combos with red ping. In the past, I have fought Quasi several times, and it's always weird because I can't do air combos on him, but he can do it on me, and he teleports too. His ping will alternate between green and red, but he still perfectly executes full air combo on his opponents. So there's evidence in me making this claim. In the week that I pushed for a top 1 duel, as per my YouTube videos, I have fought Quasi many times and everything was fine then. No teleportation and nothing weird similar to what I experienced in the past. So I would say he's no longer cheating, unless he used flag switch in the past and stopped using it after I called him out. Only Quasi himself knows the truth.
Ever since that post, people in the Duel scene started to accuse anyone of lag switching like some trend. What do you think about that?
I don't really notice or follow these because Duel is not my cup of tea. Some people might have mistaken real lag versus lag switch. I have played this game a lot to know what is normal versus abnormal and the difference between lag versus cheat. I don't accuse people of cheating without good video evidence, and I make it a point to experience it myself before coming to a conclusion.
So how are you like in real life compared to how you're notoriously known in the game?
I'm friendly,
Yeah, but how would you physically describe yourself?
handsome.
And what can you say about those players trashing real names as IGNs to degrade and disrespect others in the game? This often is associated with your teammate Yoko.
Some players hate Yuko in our team, but it's fair to say that we are naughty at times too. Talking shit in-game is one thing, but cursing at their real names and families is another. Yeah, sometimes it's at the heat of the moment where you do it, but to trash their real names as IGNs is really a terrible thing to do. I guess many are just jealous that Yuko's team is most unbeatable, and so the only form of revenge they can take is to curse at Yuko's real name to make themselves feel good. Very low thing to do.
As a seasoned GVG player, which players or teams do you consider to be the best in GVG?
As a team, Yuko, Hades, and I win 99.9% of the games. Our highest win streak is about 300 games. However, we all know that the ball is round. This game sometimes depends on luck. So that 0.1% that we lose is usually because of bad luck. But of course, not to discredit our opponents, they need to have at least a decent skill level to even have a chance to beat us. I would say that only Team RJ, KSS, and Snake Eye fulfills this criteria, where they may have a chance to win. If our team makes some mistakes or luck is not on our side, other than that, if other teams win once or twice, it's usually just pure luck.
Any tips how to beat them?
It took us almost a full year to reach our peak. Tips to beat them? Play your role well and work together as a team. And sometimes, pray for luck too.
So I guess you really actually watch the live streams of RJ and KSS. Meanwhile, some players, despite seeing your videos, claim that you guys cheat. Any comments?
Actually, not really. Caught a couple of glimpses of their streams sometimes, but that's all. If any of you think me or my team cheats despite all our YouTube videos, you must be an idiot sandwich.
You've been playing Darkness Rises for a long time. What are some of the most hilarious things you've witnessed in the game that you can't find in any other game?
RJ playing GVG with a goddamn mouse and keyboard. That's it.
There are not so recent claims that you're part of the Sailor Moon team as Sailor Moon. I also understand that such an assumption goes beyond Sailor Moon to other assassins, and your guildmates often tease that every pro Saint has to be Degalar. What can you say about that?
At this point, every assassin is Degalar. There seems to be some drama on this recently. To be clear, I'm not Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon is Yuko's real life friend. This game is coming to an end soon, and I prefer not to leave the game with too many enemies or drama. But that said, since some people have wanted so much to taste me again, I have returned to play a couple of GVG games. I pilot Ephemeral, and I think I've made my point through these games. Nothing's changed. I still win. Clips have been handed over to Xolace for uploading into her channel, since my channel is retiring just like me, and you can clearly see the difference in skill level as compared to SailorV.
Gosh, that guy talks a lot. That was my mom, guys. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you like it. If you have comments or suggestions, just write them down below in the comment section. That's probably gonna be the longest video in this series. I hope you had fun. And if you're curious about that video he was talking about, check out the links in the description. It's probably there already. And I hope you will enjoy the next shows as well. Bye, and thank you for watching.